In Papaya, passionate about flying, a tiny papaya seed in the Amazonian forest must keep moving to avoid rooting. Through perseverance, she discovers the power of her roots, triggering a revolution that transforms her world and fulfills her dreams in an unexpected way. Papaya is directed by Priscilla Kellen, and this film is her directorial debut, and Papaya debuted at the 2025 Rio International Film Festival and just screened in the Generation Kplus sidebar at the 2026 Berlin Film Festival. Papaya is a short and sweet animated film. A lot of people will compare this film to the recent Oscar winner Flow because it's about a protagonist that has to navigate nature and all the dangers and that come with it. But the further you watch this film, the more you get into this film, that it's quite different in its presentation and in its message. And the central protagonist in this film, the papaya seed, it doesn't really get into a lot of danger in this film. It's very whimsical, the way it maneuvers around its world. The papaya seed starts off its life just like many other papaya seeds around it, sucking something to stay alive, and then once it gets into the real world in this Amazonian forest, it's very curious about the world. It has a very happy-go-lucky personality, and it's just so curious about everything around it and what everything's doing, how everything is connected to each other. And about 10 minutes into the film, it realizes very quickly that if it stays where it should be, if it stays in its roots, then it will grow into a tree or into something else. So and at that stage in its life, when it's just been born, that it really doesn't want to be connected to anything at that point. It really want to explore the world. So it starts to leave the forest so it can explore the world. And when this papaya seed explores the world, it gets into some dangers. It gets caught into spiders' webs, and then gets into a manufacturing factory where it sees the horrors of not just other papaya seeds, but or any type of seed or animal just being on a conveyor belt and being made into something for human consumption. And after seeing all these horrors, it takes its own approach to turning off all the buttons and everything. So, and later on in the film, once the papaya seed manages to somehow get back to the forest where it belongs. Before that, we get this one of the highlight scenes in this film is this kind of bug cockroach seance cult, where they're dancing and playing strange music, and then it kind of gets weirded out by that, and finally when it gets back to the forest, it's in such a short time, it's grown up a lot, and by then it's realized its connection to the world and fully embraces what it is and uses and finally succumbs to putting its roots into the ground and turning into whatever it ends up turning into, and so that she can be connected to the world, and once she's grows into something else, then she's finally able to fly anywhere she wants and enjoy the world. I think because of the presentation and the short running time, just 1 hour 15 minutes, this is able to be enjoyed by both young kids and adults, because it's such a simple story, and the presentation in this film keeps changing and giving you new environments to enjoy, and characters. Every little character that the papaya seed encounters along the way, even if it's a tree or a plant or an animal or anything, it has its own personality and its own eyes and own legs so it can move, and it's not really a danger to the papaya seed. It's just something that she interacts with as the film goes on. And the presentation in this film is quite unique. It's very colourful. The colourful colours in this film just really shine out in this film, and it uses a lot of circles and squares and just very simple. Just imagine your kids just giving a whole bunch of shapes to your kids, and then playing with and making different types of animated characters with all these shapes. That's what this film is. The animated style in this film is like. I give Papaya 3.5 stars out of 5. I definitely recommend checking out this film for both young adults and young kids will enjoy this film. The presentation, the colourful presentation in this film, and the wide variety of environments that the papaya seed encounters along the way, and just the happy-go-lucky nature of this papaya seed as she goes around her world and discovers herself and the world around her. Is quite an enjoyable journey. So I definitely recommend checking out this cute little short animated film, Papaya. Thanks for watching. What did you think of Papaya? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.